Welcome to Week 5. My name is Joanna Dillman.
And my name is Caitlin Voigt. Our team-led discussion is titled Corporate Colonization of Your Life World.
This week, we are going to learn about how dominant power structures and ideologies shape organizing practices. We will also learn about the term manufactured consent and the ways individuals willingly adopt the legitimate power of dominant power structures and ideologies.
As you complete this week's reading assignments as outlined in our Week 5 reading and resources, be cognizant of how the critical approach is relevant to today's organizations. Pay attention to discussions on the roles metaphors, myths, and stories play into maintaining power relations, as well as the influence of manufactured consent and concretive control. While you read, consider questions such as how does ideology enable and constrain communication in an organization, and what roles do metaphors, myths, and stories play into maintaining and transforming existing power relations?
Our team-led discussion centers around exploring critical and postmodern views that focus on challenges to power relationships and the status quo.
The 1992 Dietz article argues that managerial bias in culture research reinforces the corporate colonization of the life world through which the interests of corporations frame all aspects of daily living for their employees.
As an example of this, we were provided a link to a video entitled Google Life in our resources for this week's learning objectives. The video details some of the benefits Google provides its employees, such as bus transportation to and from work, complete with Wi-Fi service, free food in the Google Cafe, free breakfast, lunch, and dinner, on-site services such as childcare and a masseuse, napping and recreation areas. Although these benefits can be great recruiting and retention tools and can make for happy employees, the video explains how these benefits are also in the best interest of the company. The length of the food line, for example, is strategically monitored to ensure it's not too long as to waste employees' time, but not too short as to not allow employees an opportunity to mingle and even collaborate on work projects. As you will see from the video, Google influences almost all aspects of their employees' lives, and it's all strategically planned and monitored to ensure the company benefits.
Next, we're going to briefly discuss corporate colonization in our lives through the use of hegemony and manufactured consent. Our text defines hegemony as power and control that is embedded in our routines, thoughts, actions, and organizational processes. Another provided resource this week is an article entitled Is Facebook Making Us Lonely? It explores the contradiction that the more connected we become through avenues like Facebook and other social media platforms, the lonelier we are. It's a great read. However, I want to focus on the use of social media as an example of the use of hegemony. Think about it. Almost everyone we know is on some sort of social media. As students for this program, we are encouraged to sign up for various social media sites in order to stay connected. The problem is, social media can control our lives. Going to dinner? Let's check in. Got a new hairstyle? Definitely have to Snapchat it. These sites weren't forced upon us. We willingly signed up for them and use them daily. Thus, an example of manufactured consent.
To continue our discussion on corporate colonization, locate an article or video that demonstrates an example of corporate colonization. Post the link. Provide a brief summary of your artifact. Do you agree or disagree with the corporate practices? Support your argument utilizing course concepts.
Remember to read this week's course reading assignments. Then post a substantive response, approximately 250 words, to the questions we pose. Remember to give your opinion, supported by the reading assignments as well as any additional resources you discover throughout the week. Incorporate thoughtful exploration and application of critical theory into your response. End your post by posing an open-ended prompt for your classmates. Your initial response is due by Wednesday at 11:55 p.m. Eastern Time, and then a substantive response, approximately 75 words, to 2 of your peers is due by Sunday at 11:55 p.m. Eastern Time.